Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He weighed in at 70.5 kilograms. Representing Igor MMA, he holds a record of 2 wins and 0 defeats. Make some noise for Hamish Maciver! And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He weighed in at 70.7 kilograms. Fighting out of NTG Fight and Fitness, holding an undefeated record of 4 wins and 0 defeats. Make some noise for Ran, the Midnight Samurai Deng! When our action begins, the man in charge, Thomas Churchill.
Somebody's though has got to go, and it's an old saying, but it rings true in our feature prelim to cap off what has been an exciting undercard here tonight. Ran Deng taking on Hamish Maciver, MCT, Matt Bones Williams, and Ben Vickers cage side for round 1.
I like this from Maciver, just testing the big fella upstairs straight off the get-go. Ran Deng, in his previous fights, he's loved to kick the legs just like that, and he can do it from outside of range that most fighters won't be familiar with. And Maciver looks to go upstairs with the big right hand. In the clinch for the first time we see the boys. And
this is a good spot for Hamish. And one of my boys fought Ran Deng the last time and just had a bit of problems getting him to the ground. Those long legs become very difficult to control. But the way to beat Ran Deng for me is to get after him. If you give him space and you give him time, he's going to land those powerful weapons and do a lot of damage to you.
Yeah, we've seen Maciver already loop that big right overhand, which a lot of wrestlers will use to close the space, stand the big fella up tall, and burrowing in on the legs at the moment is Maciver, just trying to get his fingers locked there.
It's just such a frame to try and get around. Those legs, once split apart, make it so hard to link the hands to achieve the double leg. But he's got the hands linked together now.
Plenty of experience in the corner of Hamish Maciver. You can see Sandob and UFC lightweight Josh Kulabau giving their advice.
Half guard is probably the best position for Hamish because the hips aren't free and the long limbs are going to find it much harder to work and actually can become a disadvantage on the ground, trying to get them into spaces that Hamish is trying to stop him from getting them into.
Yeah, spot on. Great insight, Ben Vickers, but he's done well to get a scramble going. Maciver going back for seconds, hands locked underneath the hips. He just needs to drive Deng into the cage and then pull him back off. Doing a great job at the moment to spread his bases, Deng.
Beautiful.
Lifts up the head, shifts it to the other side. He's got great anti-wrestling, has Deng. A real hot prospect in this lightweight division, one of our top divisions in Australia.
Oh my, he didn't see that coming, neither did we. And that seems to be a tool added to his arsenal for Ran Deng. Not just a striker, they say.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, a couple of years ago I would have told you there's no point chasing a rear naked choke without hooks, but Ben Johnson
splits him wide open with that knee.
Like a Ginsu 2000, Maciver's leaking all over the place. A beautifully placed knee there from Deng, showing off his Muay Thai credentials. And a spot of bother now.
Oh, he is out off his feet. That will do it. 5-0 for Ran Deng. He's still undefeated, the man from NTG Fight and Fitness in round 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee Thomas Churchill calls a stop to this contest at 2 minutes and 42 seconds of the very first round. Declaring your winner via TKO and still undefeated in the red corner,